Hi, my name is Georgia. I thought it would be fun to do a video where I just track the new things that I try in the week, probably mostly food. Today I'm going to be trying the Thanksgiving stuffed seasoned popcorn. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna like these because I am actually not a big fan of like Thanksgiving flavors, but this one says it has like the seasoning blend is salt, onion powder, yeast, and then celery seed, thyme, parsley, black pepper, sage, and then it has it like sugar and molasses powder, so I think it'll be like a little sweet. Ooh, it smells like stuffing. That's weird. Okay. It's not sweet. There's like no chicken or anything, but it tastes like chicken or maybe turkey. Maybe because I'm getting the turkey spices. I also haven't had turkey in like 8 years, but you can see there's not much on it. I feel like whenever I buy Trader Joe's popcorn, it's always a little bit stale, and I think that's just the way it is. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's not bad, really. I wouldn't buy it again, but I'm glad I tried it. Hello. So the next thing I'm trying is this Caesar broccoli bake kit, and usually I'm not a person that buys bake kits like these because they tend to be more expensive and it's cheaper to just buy the vegetables and roast them yourself. But this was a new item from Trader Joe's, so I just was like, oh, I should try it. But I did buy it about a week ago, so today is the use by date, so it's the last day that you're supposed to use it by. So I finally figured it's time to use it. I'm gonna be trying this with dinner tonight, so I thought I would share what I think. The directions are pretty straightforward. You mix raw broccoli with some of the dressing, and then you roast it, and then you put some more dressing on, I think, and then top it off with cheese, and then that's really it. My guess is that I'm gonna love this. Okay, so I'm here with the broccoli Caesar bake kit. This looks so good. So you actually bake it and then you take it out and then you put on the cheese and the breadcrumbs and then you bake it again. And then you put the dressing on top. So this looks like more of a treat than like a vegetable. And this is like half of it. It did shrink down a lot. I feel like I could eat the whole pack myself for dinner. Oh my god, this is delicious. This is really good. I recommend this if you like Caesar. It's pretty salty. You can totally make a riff on this. Like you could do like a chipotle dressing and then like cheddar cheese instead of the Parmesan. Okay, this is a yes. The thing that I'm having now is this organic soy tempeh soy boy. I got this from Whole Foods, and I never shop in Whole Foods. It's near my work, so I stopped in quickly, so it was out of the norm for me. And obviously I've had tempeh before, but this one is different. Usually the tempeh I have, you can see the different soybeans and then it's like fermented together, but this one looks a little bit more whole and less separated bean, but it is still soybeans. I'm interested to see if it's like actually different or tastes different, but it looks different in the packaging, which is why I picked it up because I was interested in it. Tempeh can tend to be bitter. In the past, I've combated this bitterness by steaming it or boiling it. I'm feeling really lazy tonight, so I'm just gonna roast it. I'm gonna roast it with like a peri-peri sauce, and then I'll either do it in like a veggie wrap or a grain bowl. I just thought I would share it because this is a new like protein product, and I feel like I've been vegetarian for so long now that I have tried most of the things that are out there on the market. So I'm excited to try this. I think it'll be good. I think it'll just taste like regular tempeh and I'm making a big deal about nothing, but still, you know, it's fun to try something new. Tempeh just came out of the oven. It's like all right here. I air roasted it in my like mini oven thing. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Honestly, I like this more blended tempeh better than the one where it's like the soybeans fermented together. It is obviously still bitter and it still has like that tempeh flavor. I personally enjoy it, but if you don't, just steam it before and then you'll get rid of that flavor. It cooked pretty well. I air roasted it at 400 for I think 20-ish minutes, and It's crunchy, it's delicious. If you need a quick tempeh recipe, I recommend this. You can use like any just like bottled peri-peri sauce like what I used. You could also use, you know, barbecue sauce. Really good. Something I just randomly decided to make is something I saw on Bon Appetit, I think about a month ago. I have it right here, and I've been thinking about it ever since. So I feel like I just need to try it. It's this spicy yogurt spaghetti. Recipes written by Nina Moskowitz. Literally all it is spaghetti, and then with the spaghetti you mix in Greek yogurt, and then on top of the Greek yogurt you put chili crunch. I feel like I've used Greek yogurt for so many things, and I've never thought to use it as a spaghetti sauce. Genuinely never thought to put it on my pasta. So I feel like I just have to try this. Here is the article itself if you were curious. I have the Trader Joe's, the garlic chili crunch, and I think that should work. I think this once you use plain whole milk Greek yogurt, and I have non-fat, so it might not be as creamy, and then you mix it with like pasta water and then the Greek yogurt, and that's how it gets like pretty creamy instead of just like straight yogurt. See how it is. I have the pasta right here. True to the recipe and what you would think, it was super easy to make. Like looking at it, it looks delicious. It looks like spicy and creamy, but it's just Greek yogurt, spaghetti, salt, and chili crunch. I mean, look at that. This works. This is really good. Oh my god. The tanginess of the Greek yogurt with like the garlicky, like a little bit spiciness of the chili crunch with the salt of the pasta and obviously the pasta itself. This, you should definitely check this out. Nina, she was onto something. I'm gonna try a new oatmeal raisin cookie recipe, and I kind of tweaked it a little bit. The recipe itself is gonna be vegan. Well, actually, I don't know if this butter is dairy-free, but if you use dairy-free butter, it's vegan, because I'm just using a flax egg because I don't have any eggs right now. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a cinnamon oatmeal cookie rather than just like straight up oatmeal raisin. I'll let you know how they turn out. I'm creaming the butter and the sugars and the flax egg all together right now. Fun fact, I don't know if you can see me, but I've lived in my apartment for like 2 years and a few months now, almost 2.5 years, and I've never ever used parchment paper with baking before. Well, because number one, I like didn't have an oven. I had a toaster oven, and I still kind of use like an air fryer toaster oven, but I count it as an oven. And then never kept it on hand because it was always like, oh, I don't want to spend the extra $5. So now I'm like really excited because I'm finally getting a chance to use it. So this is how the first batch came out. The others are in the oven. Just by looking at them, they look pretty good, and I shouldn't have, but I tried a little bit of the batter and it was delicious. I honestly like they crinkled well. I'm just gonna let them sit for a few minutes, finish cooking, and then I'll transfer them to cool. These are delicious. Yes, they're so, like, these are cooked, but they're also like chewy in the way that you want an oatmeal raisin cookie to be. Like, I know sometimes there's like crunchy ones, but I'm a fan of like a softer one, and these are so good. This is a really good recipe. I'll put it down in the description, and they were super easy to make. I think this would make around like 16 to 18 cookies. It made 16 for me, but like I said, I made some of them pretty big. Like, look at that. Ooh, success. So I just wanted to say quickly, because I'm having some with dinner, this Joseph's Authentic Olive Tapenade Hummus is delicious. I'm so on hummuses, but I tried this and I was immediately like, I love this hummus. It's delicious. It's super salty with the olives, but I think it could be good in a hummus pasta. But I just wanted to recommend it because it was the first time I've tried it, and it was on sale too at the grocery store, so it's a win-win. Hello, I just got back from Trader Joe's and I got some really exciting, fun holiday stuff. I feel like I've said this before. I mostly shop at Trader Joe's, so that's why most of the fun new things I'm trying is from there. I just wanted to quickly show you the things that I got and try them if they are. These aren't new. These are the horseradish potato chips, but just shout out, those are like my favorite potato chips ever. Okay, I got this wintry blend, this medium dark roast coffee. It's sprinkled with cinnamon, cloves, red and green peppercorns. I haven't tried this yet. I was just thinking like I'm out of coffee, so I may as well get a wintry blend, which is fun. But it's like super cute packaging. Like, the house is so Good bag. This, I was so excited to see. I don't know if this is new. I've just never seen it before. It's freeze-dried mangosteen. Mostly I've only seen mangosteen, you know, like Asian markets or Asian grocery stores. I traveled in Thailand like many years ago, and that's when I first had mangosteen. I was so surprised to see this at Trader Joe's, so I need to try this right now. This was the last one on the shelf, like there was no other ones, and I was a little bit worried because I always get worried when there's one thing left because I'm like, why has no one else picked it? But I just couldn't pass it up. And it was $3.99 for this bag, which I don't know if that's a good or bad price. It seems expensive. I don't know, there's probably an import. Oh my gosh. So mangosteen is very interesting, and this is really funny because this looks like a bunch of garlic cloves, but let's try this. This bag says that to produce the 1.5 ounces of freeze-dried mangosteen in this bag, almost 9 ounces of fresh fruit are required. And it's bagged in Thailand, and it's from Thailand. This is really good. If you've never had mangosteen, I recommend you try this out. And even if you have had mangosteen, this is a really like interesting alternative to it, because usually, you know, it's super juicy, but I'd say it's like sweet and a little bit tangy. And then the last thing is this nog, this Oatmeal non-dairy oat beverage. And I was actually thinking I could use this in like coffee. And then when I was walking home, I had the idea of this oatmeal. Oat milk and oatmeal is very meta, but I've had regular eggnog before and I really like the flavor. Whoa, this is thick. That's good. Not like too strong in the eggnog flavor. Look at the packaging. I'm just realizing it. They have an oat wrapped up in a scarf. How cute is that? That's it for now. I'm trying a new frozen fried rice from Trader Joe's. This is the spicy Thai shrimp fried rice. I've never had it. I actually grew up, my mom always made me the Trader Joe's fried rice, and I think she would add like egg and tofu. But I saw this and I thought it would be fun to try. I'll probably end up adding stuff as well. I'm thinking I'll do some pineapple because I have pineapple and some eggs, and then maybe just some other green stuff that I have and would be good in here. But I thought I would try just to see how it is, because this is super convenient. Like, I have no energy to cook tonight and this is what I'm doing. Okay, so I just finished cooking the fried rice and I added egg in, and then I actually ended up adding like a little bit of orange juice to deglaze the pan and then just give it a little bit of sweetness, and then the egg. But I'm gonna wait to add in the pineapple until I tried it, because I don't want to change the flavor even more, because I want to let you know how I actually feel about it. Here's the fried rice. It was pretty easy to make, except the directions said that you should cook the shrimp first and then add the rice. I think for a few reasons. One, to stop the rice from getting overcooked and mushy, and two, to make sure the shrimp was cooked. However, when I opened the package, the shrimp was all the way at the bottom underneath all of the rice, just totally inaccessible. So I had to cook it all at once, and I think I kind of overcooked it to make sure that the shrimp was cooked. One of the other directions on the package was if you didn't want to use the stove, you could have used a microwave. So that might cook a little bit better. But other than that, super easy. That's delicious. This tastes more like the Thai flavor than I thought it would. It tastes like I'm getting the chili, like a Thai chili, and the Thai basil, and it's really good. I do think it'll be better with a pineapple in it, just because I personally am a fan of like sweet, spicy, salty combinations. It's a pretty good portion, so like for me this is great because I have some for dinner tonight, and then I also have leftovers for lunch tomorrow. But short grain rice, I actually would definitely recommend. Pretty awesome. Even though fried rice is so easy to make normally, this is even easier. It is Monday, November 11th, so 11/11. Happy Veterans Day. I'm off work for the holiday, and I wanted to quickly check in because I was talking about doing new things this week, and I did something brand new for myself yesterday. I ran a half marathon. I have never been a runner ever in my life, but this was a new thing for me to do. I thought it was very fun. I'll put this at the end of the video because I feel like this is might not interest anyone, so obviously no pressure to watch, but I thought it would be fun to do a quick recap, so this will just be a few minutes. And I made a few notes on my phone of things I wanted to discuss, and obviously I'll remember it if I talk about it in this video. It was a chilly morning. My mom was very much like, you need to overdress, like it's gonna be really cold, so she encouraged me to wear leggings, so I did, and I'm glad I did because it was cold. But the leggings themselves were kind of annoying because I never trained in them, so I would not recommend trying a new outfit on race day. And I wore a running belt, and the running belt was slipping the whole time. Other than that, the race was really good. I went faster than I thought I was, so I was proud about that. It was very hilly. I was not expecting that. It was hills the entire time. That was difficult, but I finished, so that's all that matters. I accidentally tied one of my shoes too tight, but I was so cold in the morning that my feet were numb, so I didn't realize until 2 miles in that it was too tight. But at that point I was running and I was just like, I don't want to stop, so I kept going, and now my foot obviously hurts. But in training, when I did my long run in my training, which was 12.5 miles, I really hurt my toes because of like the rubbing against the shoes, and that didn't happen this time because I think my shoes were tighter, my foot was moving around less. So that's just something to consider. I found my fueling worked out well, actually. I followed someone that was like over fuel rather than under fuel. So about 4 miles into the race, I had 2 of the Cliff blocks, and then halfway through they had the Martins gel. I think it's what it's called. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. And that was my first time trying that gel, and I really liked that better than the goo, which is what I had during the other training runs. I just think the texture was better for me, and I had the caffeinated one, so it was 100 calories, 100 caffeine. And then I had 2 more blocks at mile 10 as I was finishing it, because that was when there was like the hills and I needed it. It was really cool. They engraved my medal. Oh my gosh, my medal is right here. So I was able to go like get it laser engraved, my name and my time, and then this is the medal itself. Maybe I'll wear it for the rest of this video. How fun. And that was free. Oh, before the race I had oats with peanut butter for breakfast, and I think that was great, and that was perfect. As for like all the freebies I got from the race, like after the race, they essentially gave us this bag. Not all of this was in it, and I say freebies, I paid $100 for the race, so it's like I technically paid for it, but it's everything in this bag. So I got this drawstring bag from Dick's when I got my medal engraved, and it's actually really nice. It has a zip pocket in the front and a thing that like clips to your chest, so that's good. And then the race shirt, all of the participants get it, and it's a long sleeve, and it's mesh, but it says it has reflective element, which is pretty cool. And then it has like the sponsors on the back, and then the BAA hat, so that's really nice. I got, you know, the foil blanket, which I'm just saving for emergencies, and put it in my car if I'm ever like stranded. This is the bag of goodies that I got, and I haven't had most of what's in here, so I tried yesterday for the first time the Gator Light Rapid Rehydration, and this is the light sugar one, and this was good. I refilled it with more water, and they also gave me a water bottle, but this was tasty. I mean, it was cherry lime, and I've had the glacier cherry. That's the white flavor. This one was totally random. They gave us these rice things, so this chipotle rice. I'll definitely use this, but don't know why they gave us this in the race pack. The chocolate caramel Gatorade protein bar. This one's a good one because it's 20 grams of protein and it's 340 calories. So it's like enough sustenance for, you know, breakfast or something like that. Pretzels, if you didn't know, pretzels are my favorite snack. These are really good, so I was very excited about those. A muscle milk. I love muscle milk. I think protein is very important. Welch's fruit snacks. I love fruit snacks because who doesn't like a nice sugary treat? Oh, I also got a tiny banana, and it was disgusting. I couldn't eat it because it was just like not right. I got a chapstick, and my lips are actually super chapped today because I think I got sunburned during the run yesterday. And then I just got 3 stickers, so those are fun. So, you know, getting freebies is always good. And then here's my bib. Overall, I'm proud of myself that I finished it, and I'm grateful for my family that traveled out here to support me, and my friend that convinced me to do it. And I had a lot of fun celebrating. I had some good food. Oh my gosh, I tried the Reese's cheesecake after the race because the whole time I was training, I was like, okay, when I finish this, I'm gonna go get a piece of cheesecake because I feel like I never get a cheesecake. And it was delicious, and it was so worth it. And if I ever do another half marathon or another race again, I'm again going to get cheesecake. Although I will say the cheesecake was half cake, half cheesecake, so it's not only cheesecake. I would do it again. The Oreo one looked really good. Editing Georgia here, just stopping in to say thank you so much for watching. I decided I need to wrap the video up there or else it would have gone on forever. I love trying new foods, so I just wouldn't stop. But if you enjoyed this video, please let me know, and I will be out with lots more content soon.